take a show in a small venue like Filmbase downstairs, and then take 6 vegetables or 7 vegetables or how many vegetables you like, and you've got something, and then 2 amazing performers like Jaimie here and Nancy, who's there. Hi Nancy.
Hi.
She's going to join us now, so I'm going to move over. Come on, in the middle. And you've got Cirque de Legume. My French is terrible. Guys, that was fabulous. We came in and we didn't stop laughing once we got here. Well done. And that's sincere. No, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. I can't think of a better word to say. My whole blog post it was brilliant. Let's start with, where did the idea come from?
Well, actually, I owe the idea to a workshop I did with Raymond Keane of Barabbas a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago. And one of his exercises close to the end was the clown has to go out and find something that they think is the most beautiful thing in the world. And I was walking around Dublin, and I walked past one of these little shops, and outside there was a butternut squash. And I thought, well, that's very beautiful. So I brought it in, and basically it, in and of itself, was funny. Played, you know, as we say, played. So, so I thought, well, maybe there's something in vegetables, and then I thought, well, why not do a vegetable circus?
And Nancy, where did you come into this?
Me and Jaimie were at school together in Paris.
Right.
And at the Jacques Lecoq School, and we quite often worked together at school. And when we did work together, we mostly did comic things.
Crazy things.
Crazy things. Slightly. And Jaimie just suggested it to me, I think, one day. He said, do you want to make it into a full show?
And what was your reaction? I mean, of course, you're a classically trained clown. Lie down. But could you see it? Could you see, okay, there is a show in just vegetables?
Well, that's partly the thing about clown, is that really you kind of have to just pick your inane little thing and say, that's my subject, no matter what it is going to be my subject, and you can do anything with it, if it's a shoelace or a tower block. Or
what Jacques Lecoq says about clown, he says, for clown, life is the theme.
Okay.
You can pick anything in life, and it's the theme of the clown. Because the idea of the clown is you try to get as close as you can to, being human, being simple and stupid and idiotic and naive and innocent and beautiful and human, And all the things that are flawed with human beings are what make clowns great, and it gives us in the audience the chance to laugh at ourselves. We're laughing at these 2 idiots.
Idiots is one word. I don't know, performer. How long has it taken to put the show together? Because you've obviously worked very, very hard on the individual pieces. I mean, that shines through. They're just polished and they're timed and they're well done, if you know what I mean. So,
well, the show's still coming together. I mean, every day it's changing and it's evolving, and it'll probably never be like totally fixed in stone. And the relationship between the 2 clowns on stage is really the heart of it. The soul of it is how do you tell the story of these 2 people without actually telling a narrative?
Because there's very little dialogue.
There's very little dialogue. Yeah. It's just, and there's obviously a story, but it's not like a story that's told in the traditional way the stories are told. It's told by just presenting people, the clowns, as honestly as you can, and letting them shine through. So, what was the question? How long did it take to go? Well, I mean, as I said, it's still coming together, but we worked on it for a week last year to present a couple of segments in Project Brand New in January. Very much thanks to them for letting us come in and try it out. And we tried it out in the audience there, and much to our surprise, they liked it.
We didn't know if it was which way it was going to go at that point. It could have been a complete flop, or it could have been. It turned out to be. They really liked it. It was so generous.
Responded to it. So we thought, well, okay, let's try to make it into a full show. So we rehearsed it for I think 3 weeks, just this last August in Sligo, and we have to give credit to our fantastic director, Pablo Libalithea, who came up from Spain to direct it, and is just a guy who's so full of ideas, so full of charm, and good energy, and a real slave driver as well. Didn't let us get away with anything. We were always trying easy ideas, simple ideas that made us laugh, but wouldn't have made anybody else laugh. None of that.
Is it fun to do?
Oh, it's a blast. Yeah. I mean, making clown shows is so much fun.
You have a fabulous knack for animals.
Oh, thanks.
You really do. That mouse or whatever that I haven't
Squirrel.
cried at my squirrel. Absolutely sorry. Well, you're a small one.
It was so believable, your mouth.
Squirrel. Let's try that again. That squirrel.
I'm gonna keep that in. Don't cut that out.
But it's how does the clown take? How do you keep the clowning up? That sounds like a very silly question. What am I trying to say? How do you keep on improving your craft?
Not during the show, but in general.
Yeah. But even during the show, if let's say if you weren't getting the laugh you expected from the audience, would you change it?
Oh yeah, you have to.
That's the thing about clown. You have to remain on an edge and be always playing directly off the public. I mean, that's the ideal, is that you're playing directly off the public. So if you just feel or see that they're not with you a moment, you've just got to go in the way that you think is going to make them happier, because otherwise they just hate you and you have to walk away, you have to leave or something.
Yeah. You're not playing a character. If you start playing a character, you're lost. They hate you. You have to be... It's not acting. It's kind of... A lot of people say that clown is kind of the opposite of acting, you know?
Okay.
So you don't put something on, you take things away. And I suppose, yeah, for me anyway, working on clown does have resonance in everyday life in terms of just being honest in a situation and being simple in a situation and not putting on a character in real life as well. You know? It's kind of, I think clown and bouffon, I'm in a bouffon show as well with the Blanche.
Okay.
And I think that these kind
I saw that last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that as well, yeah.
Okay.
And these kind of things are great for me. I think that they're styles which offer a huge amount of freedom because the goal in them is to be, for clown for instance, is to be stupid. And everybody is stupid at some point or another in their life. Even as children, whatever, stupid and innocent and not understanding of the world. But then as we get older and as we have to have jobs or this or that or the other, we adopt this kind of canny, I know what's going on, I'm sort of hip to everything and I'm pretty cool. And we put all this stuff in front of us to protect us and to keep us cool. And working in this kind of style, you have to put all that away. And you have to take huge risks to just go, I'm really stupid. And figure out a way to be stupid and to get people in the audience to love you.
That's incredible fun as well.
Yeah.
You've obviously put in a very hard show. I don't know how you did 2 very physical shows this evening, fair play to you. But what would you like people to leave the theatre feeling having watched this show?
I'm trying to aim for someone to have pee in their pants.
I'm trying to get someone to pee their pants, that's our goal.
You came close.
Yeah. We got a great quote from the audience response to the project Brand New, where they said, "You had us all laughing and clapping like children." Like this isn't. It could be. Children can come to this show.
Oh,
we didn't make this show for children. We made it for adults. But I think for me, I don't know about you, but I would like people to leave, or at some point during the show, to feel like a child again. You know.
It's at Filmbase. It's on till Saturday. It's at 9 o'clock. It's one of the most funny shows you'll ever see, and they're Nancy and Jaimie, and the show is Cirque de Legume. I'd love sketches to do that, but I won't. I'll go on. No, go on. Do it. Cirque de Legume.